the family. Many are called, few are chosen. This is one of the best things that have happened to me, happened to my life and the lives of thousands of people. This amazing, beautiful platform. Well, like I said, this meeting that you're attending today is actually more important than the first meeting you attended, which was your initial meeting for you to understand it. Now you are now in. You are no longer a stranger. You are no longer just a random person. You are now a member of the family. You are now a member of the family. And as such, you'll be treated as such. So the first thing I'm going to start by talking about what is currently going on. We're running what we call the 90 days game plan, the 90 days game plan. Okay. And that is what we're running currently. And the 90 days game plan, the goal is very simple. It's called the law of compressed activities. The activities that you would have done in a long period of time that would have taken you maybe 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 6 months, 9 months, 2 years for some people to do. We are compressing it in a short time frame and we are seeing how you can do the activities in 90 days. And the 90 days game plan launched 17th February and it is ending on the 17th of May 2025. That is the 90 days game plan. And what will be the immediate income when you do the right 90 days game plan? As a new teammate, let's assume you only have just one account. This is minimum. Direct bonus, okay? If 60 people join the business within that 90-day game period, with a direct bonus of 20,000 naira, you get at least 1.2 million. Some direct bonuses can be more. There are some packages. I'm going to talk about it as people are joining. You're able to get 400, 200,000. Some packages you're able to get 100K. Some packages more. But with the minimum package, if somebody does this 17 and 69,990 package, you're going to get 20,000 naira direct bonus. Times 60 people, that's 1.2 million. And then guess what? The matching bonus, 7,000 naira times 30. Why is it 30? Because you have left and right. Left and right, okay? The left-hand side, 30 people on the left, 30 on the right. Like I said, I assume you have one account. 30 left, 30 right times 30 times 7,000 matching bonus, that's 210,000. Altogether, that is 1.4 million naira. I want to ask a question. If you're here and you join the 90 days game plan, can 1.4 million naira solve some problems for you? I want you to go to the comments and let me know. Can 1.2 million naira, can it solve some problems for you? Can it solve some problems? I want to see this is a very interactive. This is going to be a very interactive meeting. Please, if at any point network throws me out or you cannot hear me clearly, please come back and say, I cannot hear you or something so that we can continue. Will 1.4 million naira solve a couple of problems? That's why we said showing you how to make between 500K to 3 million naira. Do you understand? 500K to 3 million naira. However, it can even be more. It will solve some problems. If there's some issues, you to solve a lot of problems. And that is it. So as you join the business, please try and tell them, look, I want to run this 90 days game plan. I don't want to just do it the way other people are doing. No, this 90 days game plan, that is what I want to run. Hold me accountable. Tell your leader, please, is 90 days game plan I want to do. I don't want to do small. It's 90 days game plan. I want to recruit 60 the next 90 days. I don't want to crawl. What would that do for you? You are going to make a lot of money. Guess what? Imagine when these 60 begin to do their own 60-60. Imagine when they begin to run. Oh my goodness. Some of you are going to end 2025 with the amount of money you've not even seen. It's going to be crazy for a lot of people. But make sure that you run the 90 days game plan. If you're going to run it, go to the comments and say, I will run it. Let me know those who are with us. If you're going to run the 90 days game plan, go to the comments and say, I will run it. Fantastic. So welcome once again. This is the beginners mastermind mentorship session. Okay, when people join the business, they promise the mastermind mentorship, and this is your very first mastermind mentorship, and you're going to be learning a lot of things today. You're going to grow, you're going to unlearn, relearn, and for some of you, this is going to be a mindset shift. I want to advise that as you are in this meeting, you have a pen and you have a book. Please don't be on Instagram, on Facebook, or social media. Don't be talking to somebody. This is a life-changing meeting. Please have something to write on. Let paper touch your pen, please, so you can actually grow, okay? And like I was introduced earlier, my name is Aderonke Kosemani. I'm one of the global ambassadors of the business. I'm a G leader of this organization. I'm a certified business coach, and I am the leader of the Wealth Creators Nation under City One FG. Okay, so if you're listening to this presentation today, this Mastermind Mentorship, you are under the Wealth Creators Nation, and it's so exciting to be able to grow with you and build wealth with you. So now in our business, we have three cardinal cultures, three things that our business rests on. It's a tripod stand. The number one cardinal culture is what? Commit the business to God. That is our number one cardinal culture. Commit the business to God. In everything we do here, we do not joke with God. The first day of every single month, guess what we do? Can somebody go to comments and guess what we do? We fast. Let me just tell you, we fast. The first Sunday, the first day, I mean, of every month, we give it to God. We fast as a team. Why? Because that's what we do. Commit the business to God. The number two is what you must be willing to be trained. You must be willing to be trained. This again is extremely, extremely important. You must be willing to be trained. People go to school for 5, 10 years, 6 years, 8 years. They do internship many years before they start making money. Is that not so? Yes. You want to make money as a medical doctor, you know what you have to go through. You have to go through a lot of trainings and all of that. You want to make money as a pharmacist, you want to make money as even as an esthetician, you want to make money as so many professions. Banker, economist, other things. You go to school for many years before you get paid. But in our business, you can be learning and earning at the same time. Meaning, while you're learning the business, you don't have to go to school for 4 years and all that. You must be learning and earning. However, for that to happen, you have to be attending our trainings. This is your very first training. We have different types of trainings. One of it is what we call the sale meetings. Sale meetings are one of the breakthroughs of our business. We have it every Monday to Friday, 8 to 9 a.m. Sale meetings. Just comment. It's on Zoom. Don't worry. It's on Zoom. For now, it's on Zoom. So you can just connect to it. It will change your mind. It will help you grow in the way things are going, especially if you're Nigerian, the way things are going in the economy, discouragement, so many things are happening. But when you're listening to that training, when you're learning, guess what? You are getting encouraged. You are growing. Your performance is getting better. Very important. You must be willing to be trained. If you're not trained here, you're going to make mistakes. If somebody who is not trained goes to go and do a surgery, they will kill the person. That is the same way. If you're not going through trainings, you will kill your business. And I'm sure you don't want to kill your business. We also have, once in a while, we have physical trainings that we do, different sorts of trainings that we do. Please make sure that you are part of it. Whenever it's called, be part of it. Okay? Very important. Number 3 is what? You must be willing to train other people. The real money in our business is not just from your effort alone. No. In our business, what makes network marketing different from other business is duplication. That is what makes us different. Duplication. The fact that you can make money not just from your efforts, but from the efforts of other people. That is one of the things that separates our business from many other businesses. Duplication. But this duplication can only come when, as people are joining your team, guess what? You're making sure that they go through the training. As you are joining your team, you say, you know what? I'm not going to learn alone. Let me bring them. As you're attending sale meetings, my downlines that are coming in, let them attend sale meetings with me. As you're doing things, they're also doing it with you. That is how you know you're going to grow. You must be willing to train other people. You cannot afford to be selfish. If you're selfish in our business, you will not go far. You will not go far. So you must be willing. So these are our 3 cardinal cultures, the things that we stand on. If you understand, go to comments and say, I understand. Let's move. Now, there are 3 ways to engage in our beautiful business. 3 very simple ways to engage in our business. Okay? Number 1 is what? As a spare timer. What does it mean? It means you're doing the business as you like, anytime you feel like. So today you run the business, tomorrow you don't run it. Next tomorrow you run, today you invite for 20 minutes, next tomorrow you don't even say anything. You forget. You are a secret agent of the business. You run it at your comfort zone. Guess what? If you run it as a spare timer, the business will pay you as a spare timer. You run it in your spare time, the business will pay you in its spare time, anytime you feel like. So that's not very good. But the second way to run it is as a part-timer. Part-timer. What do I mean? It means you already have, let's say you have a 9 to 5 job, or you have another business you're doing, you have something else you're doing, and you're running our business part-time. Part-time. I did not say as a side hustle. No. That's condescending. As a part-time business, you're running it part-time. What does that require? It requires 6 to 10 hours in a week. A whole week. Go to comments and tell me how many hours does a week have? How many hours does a week have? Let me know those who know mathematics. 24 hours in a day, 7 hours in a week, 7 days in a week. So how many hours does a week have? 168 hours. Imagine out of 168 hours, we are saying just give at least 6 to 10 hours. It's not even up to 10%. Oh, but I'm working. I work in the morning. I come back in the evening. How will I find that time? Let me tell you the truth. You work from 8 o'clock to, let's say, 6, 7. What do you do with the remaining time before you go to bed? That 9 to 5 job you have, guess what? That is giving you money. But guess what? Your financial freedom can come from this business. So you must give it that part time. So delegate in a whole week. It can be, guess what? And we have weekends. So you can take some hours in the weekend and all, but just make sure you give 6 hours to 10 hours a week. So the business can pay you well. And then the final one is what? The full time. The full time. I am doing it full time. I started the business part time. I never did it spare time. No, when I started the business what? Part time. And later I went full time. When the business started paying me more than my job, when I realized that what I was making in 1 month in my business was almost, I got to a point where it was almost like my 6 month salary. I said, oh, 1 + 1 is 2. And I went full time. But you don't have to. But those who want to go full time, this is for you. 5 to 8 hours daily. Because this business is a profession. It can be a profession for you. I turned it into a profession. A lot of people have done that. So you decide, oh, I want to be part time. I want to be spare time. And if you do it full time, it will pay you full time income. Part time income. Spare time, spare time. So you on your own sit down. So as I'm talking to you, get your pen and paper and write. How are you going to engage in the? Don't write it in the comment section. Write it on your own. How are you going to engage in the business? Okay, fantastic. So let's move on. Let's move on. There are two enemies. Our beautiful business has two enemies. You know, everything in life has its friends and it has its enemies. Okay, everything. Even though there's a song that says water doesn't have enemy, but no, there are two enemies to our business. And if you are, the truth of the matter is that when you know something is about to attack you, you are at a defense, you take a defense position. You are ready to move, you're ready to fight. But when you don't know how, you don't know something is going to attack you, you're at peace in Zion. When you know that there's an enemy coming, you can go and hide. You can call the security. You can call the police. You can get a cutlass. You are ready. But when you don't know it, it will come and disable you. But now that as I'm showing you the enemies, you are ready to, when they come, they had already told me to expect you. But your enemy defeat you. The number one enemy in our business is what? The fear of rejection. Fear of rejection. That is the number one enemy in our business. Fear of rejection. Oh my goodness. What does it mean? In every aspect of life, there's rejection. Any business you're doing, whether you are selling spare parts, you are selling cars, whether you are a politician, you're trying to convince people to vote for you, there is rejection everywhere in life generally. And same thing with our business. I'm going to give you an example of what happened for me. When I started the business, I remember I was so excited because when you first join, some of you are so excited. You've gotten started. If you've gotten started already, you are so excited. You are in your excitement phase. Oh, wow, I'm about to dominate. And we've told you, don't go and start trying to convince anybody. Don't say anything yet until we train you. But no, you want to go and start talking. It happened to me. When I joined, I was so excited. I said, God, I have seen what to liberate me. I've seen what to help me and my family. I've seen what to make me grow to the next level. I was so pumped up. I was so excited. And I started telling people about it. I remember when I went to go and meet my dad. Daddy, see, this business I've seen is fantastic. It's amazing. You know, my father said, no, I'm not interested. I've done something similar. It didn't work for me. Don't worry. I said, what? Started talking to a couple of friends, talking, and they were, I'm not interested. Leave me. You've paid wine now? Are you a JJC? All these things don't work now. Oh, Ronke, how can you fall into the hands of all these people? They started discouraging me. Some of you are going to meet some of them. They started discouraging me. Oh my goodness. Started getting discouraged. I started saying, oh my goodness, are you sure I've not entered the wrong place? Are you sure I made the right choice? Are you sure I did not waste my money? Are you sure? I was worried. I was panicking. But guess what? I'm so glad that I came back to my mentors and I said, this is what's happening to me. And they said, no, this is the enemy. It's part of it. So we said, okay, we're going to teach you about it. Rejection. Guess what? All those who rejected me, supporting me now. They are saying, oh, I know Ronke when she started. Oh, do you know? She has bought cars for her mother. Oh, she bought a car for her mom. She bought a Jeep for her dad. Oh, she has houses. They are now talking about me. Go to the comments and tell me, imagine if I had allowed their rejection stop me. Some of them did it from a place of love. Why? Because they did not understand the business. They didn't understand it. So it came from a place of love. For some of them, no, but a lot of them came from a place of love. So what does that mean? Rejection is going to come. People are going to make you question yourself. Am I doing the right thing? Are you sure I should have started? Are you sure I shouldn't have quit? People are going to be asking you all sorts of questions. But guess what? Rejection shouldn't take you out of the game. There are people that should be superstars in our business today. There are people that should be wealthy, but they are nowhere to be found. One of my closest friends refused to join my business. I told her that she refused. In fact, she stopped talking to me. She stopped picking my call. Why? Because of the business. But today, she's so proud of me. Today, she tells people about me. Today, she says, oh, see what Ronke is doing. I'm so proud of her. Imagine if I had allowed rejection affect me. Ladies and gentlemen, rejection will come. Don't let it affect you. Oh, my goodness. It's going to come on. I'm just telling you now. What do you need to do? Emotionally detach yourself from the outcome. Don't be too emotional. Don't be too emotional, please. Don't be hard. You need to develop a tough skin. That's what happened to me. I had to develop a tough skin. And that is why today I'm successful, because I did not allow the rejection from family, friends, colleagues, and all. I didn't allow it to affect me. And that is why I was able to develop what it. So you must develop what a tough skin. Number two, you must use our system. Don't try and talk to people on your own. You're new. You cannot convince people because you're new. What are you saying to them? Even if you're able to convince somebody, can the next person convince another person? So please use our system. Number three, follow mentorship. And know your why. Know why you're doing the business. These are the three things that will help you fight the enemy of rejection. Go to comments and say, rejection will not bring me down. Quickly, I want to see your comments. Say, rejection will not bring me down. I want to see your comments. Rejection will not bring me down. Rejection will not bring me down. Fantastic. What is the second enemy? The second enemy is what? Lack of consistent action. Lack of what? Consistent action. You see, some people start the business, they stop. They start, they ginger, they fire, and then they don't go. You must be consistent. Anything in life that you're not consistent in, you cannot make money. If you open a shop and you're not consistently showing up, selling, marketing, you will not make money. Imagine you open a shop today. Today is open. Tomorrow is not open. It's open on Thursday. Friday is not open. Saturday. After a while, your customers will disappear because you're not consistent. They will not come to you. Anything you're doing, any business you're doing in life, anything you're doing, you must be consistently doing it. Those who we celebrate today that are successful, guess what? They were consistent in their action. So you must be consistent in the business. Not start, stop. No, because these are the two enemies. A lack of consistent action. And what is the action? You must be consistent in inviting, in following up, getting people started right. Don't be a secret agent of the business. When we say write out your list, write your list. These are the two enemies. And guess what? With what I have taught you today, if you follow what I'm teaching you today, you will overcome these enemies. They will not bring you down. They can never bring you down if you do what I am teaching you today. If you're excited, go to comments and say, I am excited. I am excited. Okay? Fantastic. Now let's move on. Expectation management. Oh, this is one of the best parts of this meeting. Are you aware that success is in your hands? Are you aware that our beautiful business, if you succeed in this business, or wherever, like I said, when you succeed in this business, you are the one that created the success. Success is in your hands. Imagine, let me give an illustration. Imagine we have three people that went to university. Okay. The first person that went, they finished with a first class. The second person that went finished with a 2-2. And the third person finished with a third class. Now, who is to blame for the results? Is it the school's fault that somebody finished with third class? Or is it the individual's fault? Go to comments and tell me. Somebody finished with first class, another student with 2-1, and that student with third class. The one that finished with third class, one that finished with first class, who is to blame for that result? I want to see your response so that you know that the power is in your hands. Nobody can, even your upline cannot determine your success or failure because you can even overtake the person. Thank you very much. The individual. If two people start tailoring business today, Tunde starts tailoring, Ahmed starts tailoring, and Tunde is successful, Ahmed fails. Who caused it? Is it that the tailoring business is a scam? No. It's because Tunde did some things that Abdul was not ready to do. Ahmed, was not ready to do. That's it. So that's how our business is. When you succeed here, you are the one that created the success by your activities and by the things that you did, not your upline, not your downlines. And guess what? If a person fails, they created it. But I know with those listening to me today, I believe you will not create failure. You will only create what? Success. But let me give you some good news. Failure is not when people are not joining your business. Oh, no. Failure is when somebody quits. You are only a failure when you quit. Oh, ambassador. Guess what? Let me tell you guys my story. What happened to me? Do you know that when I joined this business, I was inviting you. They said invite, I invited. They said follow up, I follow. Everything they said I should do, I was doing. No, but guess what? My first 30 days, nobody registered. My first 30 days, nobody joined me. I said, what is going on? You may see me today by God's grace. I'm doing well in the business. I bought houses and all that. But guess what? It wasn't like this. My first 30 days, nobody joined. But because they told me, some people would have quit, but they told me, Ronke, don't quit. Ronke, keep on going. Keep on pushing forward. So what did I do? I kept on inviting. I kept on following up. I kept on doing it. And before you know it, the first person came. Then the second. Then the third. Now I have that. I'm going to show you part of my accounts before we finish the meeting. I have thousands and thousands and tens of thousands of people in my team. A lot of them, I don't even know them. Why? Because I did not quit. Don't quit. Some of you, when you join, it's going to be very easy. Some of your business is going to be very easy. Some of the people are going to be joining. And you're like, what did this woman speak about? People are joining me left, right, and center. But for some of you, it may be slow. It may be slow. It may be slow. And there may be that temptation. The temptation to quit. At the beginning, when you join, you are in the excitement phase. Then when you face a little rejection, I know you go to the disappointment phase. And at that disappointment phase, you are at a crossroad. That's what we call the critical phase after disappointment. Either you choose to quit or you choose to keep on going. And those who keep on going, guess what? They wake up and they succeed. But those who say, I beg, I'm not doing it again, no, they fail. So please, go to the comments and say, I will succeed, I will not quit. Go to the comments and type it. I will succeed, I will not quit. And when you succeed and pass that critical phase, guess what? You begin to grow. You begin to succeed. You become a successful person. And the business begins to make sense. For you know, you have financial freedom. Go to comments and type, I will succeed, I will not quit. Oh my goodness. I'm sharing deep things with you that helps a lot of us to grow in the business. Deep things. Another factor that will keep you grounded, another factor that will keep you going is what? Your why. Why power? You see, why power most times they say is stronger than willpower. Because you may have, I want to have a strong will. But if you don't have a strong why, you cannot grow. Why power is a mental power. What does why power mean? It means you need to understand, have a reason why you're doing the business. What do you want to gain from the business? Why did you join the business? Why did you join the business? What do you want to achieve? For me, I had lots of whys. I'm the firstborn in my family. I said I wanted to take care of my parents. I didn't want my parents to struggle or go through a lot. I didn't want them to do that because they sacrificed so much for me and my siblings. That was one of my whys. Another why was I have a younger brother, I call him my baby brother. One of my why was I wanted to take over his education from my parents. I wanted to tell my parents one day, leave this boy for me. I'm going to pay his school fees, send him abroad. And by God's grace, because I kept on going through this business, I am sponsoring my younger brother in the US, not in Nigeria, in the US. That means I'm paying in dollars because of this, because I refuse to quit this beautiful business that you're doing. Oh my goodness. Have a strong one. Some of your why may be, oh, I want to change my children's school. I want to buy a car for my wife. I want to do this for my husband. I want to help my family. I want to build a borehole in my community. I want to do this. I want to feed the poor. I want to help the needy. Some of you say, you know what, leave people. My why is me. I am tired of struggling. I am tired of borrowing. Tired of going through a lot. That is your why. Whenever there's a temptation to quit, remember your why. If your why is strong enough, guess what? You move. If your why is strong enough, it will overcome the negativities. Because trust me, those negative times will come. In anything you're doing, even in relationships, negative times sometimes come, but you have to remember, no, we are in this together. Your why. I'm going to give you the next 10 seconds to pick up that your pen and paper and write down your why in your book. Write down your why. Why am I running this game plan? Why am I doing this business? Why do I write it down and look at it every time you get discouraged? 10 seconds, 10 seconds. If you're done writing your why, it can be one, it can be two. What do I want to benefit? This business has helped people to do a lot of things. It has set people free. It has given people the good life. It has helped people to stop worrying. It helped people to resign from their jobs. It's giving people cars. What can it do for me? What do I want? Write it down. If you're done writing, come to the comments and say, I am done. Quickly. If you're done writing, come to the comments and say, I am done. Okay, I need 5 seconds more. You have 5 seconds more to write your why. Fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. So always look at that. Whenever all these issues and all that come, always look at that why and say, this is why I am doing this. This is why I am doing this. Now, quickly, I'm going to show you in the next few minutes what are value for products, value for money. What are some things you're going to get? Okay. You make payments, you join the What are some of those things you're going to get? Physical things. And this is one of the things that make you know that the business is 100% legitimate because there are products that you're going to see, you're going to touch. Okay. Within a period of time, maybe the next 7 to 10 days or so, you're going to get your package. So ask your leader, please, I want to get my package, your coordinator. So what are those things you're going to get? It depends on the package that you start with. Some package have 4 items, some have 5, some have 3. Depends on the amount of money you start with. But I'm just going to explain a few of the products. We have the complete Phyto Energizer and the C24/7. What does it do? WHO says adults are to take what? 12 fruits every day. 12 fruits, 12 vegetables, 12 mushrooms. That's what is inside the product. Guess what? A lot of people do not take fruits or vegetables. WHO says as an adult, you should be taking fruits and vegetables daily. How many of us take even up to 5, which is the requirement by WHO? If I ask you here, how many of you are taking 5 fruits today, 5 vegetables? 5? Most people don't take it. But this product actually has it. We have another totally different training that explains all the products in detail. So I'm not going to go into that. I'll just touch on it quickly and I'm going to move. So we have some packages may contain complete Phyto Energizer or the C24/7. I take the supplements daily. Some other products that we have is Care Leaf, the one on the left. What does it do? It helps you with aches and pains. We've had people in the team who have had serious pains on their bodies and all of that. You know, knee pain, back pain. For me, I used to have a lot of waist pain. When I'm having waist pain, I just put it there, and it helped me with my waist pain. A lot of things. That's for the Care Leaf. We have the Restore Life. As the name implies, it helps you to anti-aging. As you grow older, there are some diseases that come. You can't escape from it. Okay, so some of the packages have the Restore Life. As a man, once you get to 40, you should be watching your prostate. Restore Life, very powerful. Now, because it is anti-aging, children cannot take it. Nursing mothers cannot take it. That's breastfeeding mothers. And pregnant women cannot take the Restore Life. Okay, even the C24/7, I talk about children, nursing mothers, pregnant women cannot take C24/7, but they can take the complete. When I was pregnant for my children, I was taking the complete Phyto Energizer. When I was nursing, I was taking the complete. Okay, but now that I'm done with all that, I'm taking the C24/7. So that's the difference, please. Okay, so when you get it in your package, know how to use it. We have the coffee. This is the world's first alkaline coffee. Our company produced the world's first alkaline coffee. Go to comments and tell me, what does alkaline do for the body? Quickly. What does alkaline do for the body? The answer is already on the screen. It helps to balance the body's pH level. Okay? And it's very good. The alkaline coffee is so fantastic. So some of the packages actually contain it. You're going to use it, and some of you buy it in all the supermarkets and stores. You don't even know that there's a business attached to it. And the caffeine content is less than 1%. So it's very, very, very nice. Okay? Fantastic. We also have some of the people, we have toothpaste. Instead of going to go and buy all those toothpaste, some of you have used a particular toothpaste for the past 5, 10, 15 years. They've not given you anything for your loyalty. Use the one from this company. Buy from this company. Be loyal to them. Be loyal to them. You cannot be praying, oh God of this business, oh, I want to be any millions. And then you're brushing your teeth with their competitors' toothpaste. No, be loyal to them. Okay. And then some packages also contain toothpaste. Some packages contain My Choco. The My Choco is a very nice chocolate drink. It's a beverage. You don't need milk. You don't need sugar. Even the coffee, you don't need milk. You don't need sugar. Fantastic. It tastes awesome. And guess what? The My Choco has DHA that helps with brain development for children and memory enhancement for adults. Very good. So instead of buying all those beverages, use the one you have here. Okay, we have Burn Slim. We already know what Burn Slim is. If you're very on the big side, you want to lose weight along with dieting and all, this helps to curb your nutrition. I mean, not nutrition, helps to curb your appetite and other things, and it's fantastic. Okay, so those are some of the products that we have. Another product that we have, actually one of our VIP products, is the hydrogen generator. The Ultra H2 hydrogen generator. I'm going to play this short video that just explains the hydrogen generator and a bit of what it does. Some of the leaders spoke about it.
This is Ultra H2, introducing the latest breakthrough in modern preventive medicine.
Please confirm that you can hear me before I keep on playing the video. Confirm you can hear the video. If you can, go to comments and say, I can hear. If you were hearing what he was saying, go to comments and say, I can hear. Quickly, so that we can continue. Fantastic. Let's continue.
Instead of drinking this water, there's normal H2O. I rather take this water that has molecular hydrogen because it relieves my body of oxidative stress, Makes me stronger, healthier, and more vital. Do you know that molecular hydrogen has over 1,400 peer-to-peer clinical reviews? The benefits of molecular hydrogen in the system cannot be overemphasized. Listen to this.
The Ultra H2 helps me stay better hydrated because it provides my body with molecular hydrogen that my body absorbs better.
I use the Ultra H2. Its antioxidant effect helps my overall wellness. Despite my busy schedule, I am always strong.
The Ultra H2 protects my skin from radiation and pollution, thereby making me more radiant and beautiful.
Evidence suggests that hydrogenated water can have neuroprotective tendencies, protecting my brain from damage. So I take hydrogen water from the Ultra H2 to protect my brain health.
I discovered that each time I take water from the Ultra H2 bottles, I see myself urinating frequently, which means it has a powerful oxidative properties to react with toxins in my body to remove it through urination. Go for it.
Ever since I started using the Ultra H2 water, I discovered that I heal faster after working out. So if you work out and you're very athletic, you can recover very fast by taking hydrogen water. It could work for you. Get yours.
I love hydrogen water. Hydrogen water helps improve athletic performance, not just at the gym, but also in the other room. It does this by reducing muscle fatigue and improving recovery time. My guy, go get yours.
Get your Ultra H2.
Keep your body hydrogenated.
Awesome. So that is Ultra H2, one of our VIP packages. For you to get that, that's a 1.3 million naira package, and you'd get the Ultra H2 bottle. And guess what? It also comes with an inhaler. So there are 3 ways to get hydrogen. Okay, one way is to do what? To get it as hydrogen injection, very expensive from hospitals. Another way is to what? Inhale it. And the third way is to do it as water, convert it through water. And guess what? These are our products. Apart from the bottle, you see the hydrogen generator, it also comes a pack where you can actually inhale hydrogen, which is very expensive in the hospitals and all that. But through this, you can actually get it from the pack, and everything comes at just 1.3. That's a beauty. So that's for the VIP package. Okay, fantastic. And this was when the G8 leaders, the top leaders of the Century 21 Freedom Group, when we all went to the Philippines to go and see our company, Empowered Consumerism. These are the ones that produce the products, they're the ones that pay the income and all that. So we once in a while we go there, and I don't know if you can see me, if you can see me, go to the comments and identify where am I. Can you see me in the picture? By God's grace, I'm one of the leaders, and we went there to go and visit our mother company. Oh, what were they doing? They showed us a lot of innovation, and we're so excited. So we're here to stay. You know, somebody will say, are you sure they will last? Yes, they have been around for many years, almost 2 decades, almost 20 years. They've been around. So they are not going anywhere, and they have been solid, pushing, breakthrough, and all of that. So you are in the right place. Okay, fantastic. Now, as we go on, I'm going to show you something very important. What do you have in your hands? What is the power of what you have in your hands? Because Dr. Miles Monroe says when the value of a thing is not known, abuse is inevitable. When the value of a thing is not known, abuse is inevitable. This business you have joined, I'm going to use an illustration to show you somebody who did not even know the value of what he had in his hands and what happened to him. Now, some of us may know, may not know, but at the time of doing this research, there were 3 men that created Apple. Apple that we all know, the Apple phones, Apple laptops, and all of that. Okay, iPhones and all. 3 men. Steve Jobs, Steve Wozniak, and Ronald Wayne. They started it in 1976. But guess what? After a while, during the period of time and all that, there was a little misunderstanding or something. And Ronald Wayne, who was the 3rd man that founded Apple, he left. He left Apple. He sold his shares for $800. He did not know what the value of what he had in his hands. Today, Apple is one of the richest companies in the world. Steve Jobs, even though he's no longer alive, worth 250 billion. Steve Wozniak worth 195 billion. So when I did this research, and guess what? Ronald Wayne, go to the comments and tell me, this Ronald Wayne guy, what is his net worth? What is his net worth? Go to the comments and tell me. What is his? Some of you are looking at it and you are shaking your head like, oh my goodness. What is his net worth? The man sitting, the last man there, Ronald Wayne. Thank you. Broke. Today he's broke. The shares that he sold at $800, right now they say it is valued to be worth about $100 billion. If Ronald Wayne knew that one day, in the next 30 years, in 40 years, in 50 years. That this he shares, or this company has started, or this business that just looks like a small business, they started from their garage, it's just small business, that they were not really making so much. If he had known, I'm waiting for our responses. If he had known that this business that he was playing with would be worth 100 billion, he would not have sold it. Someone said his value, he's broke. 100 billion is what he should have been worth by now if he did not sell his shares, but he sold it. Let me bring it down to our business, because we are not Apple now. Our business. Are you aware, oh my goodness, that the value of 69,990, that one account, the worth is 234,000 naira daily? Somebody may not be making it now, but that is the value. Just like the way Apple, the value of Apple was $100 billion. That was his shares. But he did not. He was judging based on the little that he was seeing, and he traded his future. The value of 6990 package is what? 234,000 naira. That's the capacity. The capacity of 3 profit centers, that's 3 accounts. When you see profit centers, also known as accounts. The value of 3 profit centers, which is 3 accounts, what? 702,000 naira daily. That's the value. But guess what? To join register, because you just paid 190K. Oh, I just paid 190K. So what's the big deal? I just paid 190K. What's the big deal? But the value is 702,000 naira daily. Daily, that's the value. The value of 7 profit centers, 7 accounts, even though you just register it with 330,000, but the worth is actually 1.6 million naira daily. That's the value. That's the potential. The value of 15 profit centers, that's 15 accounts, meaning you paid 499,990 if you upgrade and all. If you start it, the value is worth 3.5 million. That is the worth. That's the potential. And the value of 31 profit centers at 1 account is what? 7.2 million naira daily. That is the value. If it takes you 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, 40 years to get to a point where you're making 7 million a day, is it not worth it? Don't be like Ronald Wayne. We have the other profit centers, the other VIP packages. I'm going to explain that as we go. We have the 1.3 VIP package, the Ultra H2, we have the 2.1 VIP packages. They're all 31 profit centers, but they come with different things. Guess what? Don't be like him. Don't throw away your future. This business you have started, and it just looks like somebody said, isn't all this bring one, bring two? I laughed. I said, they're calling my business bring one, bring two. I said, you are still paying rent. I'm a landlord. I'm a landlady in Abuja. You are paying rent, and you're opening your mouth to say it's bring one, bring two. You better go and do bring one, bring two. Because this place you have worked for 15 years, what do you have to show for it? See here, you see how I run my business? Yoruba call it jackpata. I don't allow some ignorant person come from nowhere and try and speak negative about my business. What? Business that has changed people's lives? I finished the person. I said, please, you've been working there for 15 years. What do you have to show for it? Do you have pension? Do you have house? Do you have anything? And this bring one, bring two has changed people's lives. My friend, when you go and sit down somewhere, guess what? Don't allow some ignorant person come and tell you, because this is the value of what you have in your hands. They say the vision is for an appointed time. It may tarry, but wait for it. There are people who are already making 234,000 naira daily. There are people who are already making 702,000 naira daily. Guess what? That is the value. That is what? The value. Do not dump your business so that tomorrow do not be saying, do you know that Tosin lady? Tosin joined this business. Oh, she joined 15 years ago. Do you know what she did? She quit. That will not be your story. Let your story be like Steve Wozniak and Steve Jobs. Let your story not be like Ronald. Go to comments and say, I will not be like Ronald Wayne. Imagine what. Anyway, let me not go there. So as we wrap up, how do you make your money back and succeed? How do you make your money back fast? What do you need to do? We have what we call our SMO checklist, standard method of operation. You know why I love this business? As you're joining, you're not thinking, what do I do next? What do I say? No. Guess what? Everything is given to you in this SMO checklist. When you don't contact your leader, tell them, please, I want your coordinator, tell them I want to get an SMO checklist, and they'll find a way to get it across to you. What to do in week 1 is there. What to do in week 2 is there. What to do for 4 weeks, what to do is there. So you're not thinking from your head, what do I do? No. And as you are doing it, they will be signing. As you are doing, your leaders will be signing on it to confirm that you're going. And then you finish, become a Kingsman, have your 5 active partners. Don't worry, let me not jump ahead of myself. So as you join the business right now, you are what? A partner. But by the time we are done with this meeting, for those that stay till the end, you will move from partner to what? Emerging active partner, which means you've gone to what? The next level. So the goal is to tell your coordinator, the next meeting we have, we're going to be teaching you how to grow in ranks and all of that. But just make sure you are going through your SMO checklist. You finish it in 4 weeks. By the time you finish it, guess what? You've already made not just your money back, but you have actually started duplicating. And your knowledge is so please don't do it your own way. Don't say I know how I want to run the business. I've done something like this before. No, follow our system. Talking about system, how do you connect people to the business? Use our system. Are you aware, oh my goodness, that phone you have in your hand, that phone, let's say you have 100 contacts. Scientists say that the average person has about 100 contacts on their phone. You have 100 contacts on your, meaning that some of you have 500, some of you have 300, some of you have 2,000, some of you have 500. But let me just say 100 contacts on your phone. You are not social. You only have 100. Are you aware that those 100 contacts on your phone, they also have 100 contacts on their own phone? So what that means that inside your phone, you have 100 phones. That is where the money is. And those 100 have 100, that is the duplication. That's the duplication. And that's what network marketing does. It helps you to harness. But you can only harness them using what? The system. If you try and do it on your own by yourself, it will be stressful for you. Use our system. What's the first system? And now you've joined the business and all that. What's the first thing you need to do? The first step you need to take in this your week 1. What's the very first step? You're already doing this training and all that. The next thing you need to do is drop a name list. I will advise that you have a book for the business. I will advise you should have a book. Yes, some of you already have your diary. I have my diary because serious people have diaries where you're able to write your plans for the day. Don't just go into the day without knowing what to do. Have a diary. But you should also have a book for the business. What are you doing? You are making down your list. You're writing down the list of those who you want to see the business. So how do you write down the MAN formula? What does that mean? M stands for money. Don't worry, this meeting is being recorded, so you can go and listen to it over and over again. M stands for money. Means that the first set of contacts you write, those who are financially stable. See, you are doing a business. You are not a charity organization. The first set of people you invite are those that can afford to pay. You don't, first of all, go and start inviting someone that will tell you, please come and give me money for transport to go back after presentation. Please, I don't have money for data. No! You can invite those ones later, and I'm going to show you that. But your first set are those who can pay so that they can pay. You make money, they make money, everybody's going together. It's not a charity organization. If you're doing if you have a business and you're selling, let's say you're selling phones, right? And the phone is about 1.5 million, for example. And your boss tells you must sell 5 phones every month. Please, who will you show the phones to? Will you show the phones to those who are making 40K, 50K? No. You go and show the phones to those who are making high incomes. That's how our business is. Don't go and be showing the downtrodden yet. Show those who can afford to pay. Someone who can afford to pay. If you have people that can afford to pay 2.1 million, show them. So they can do the VIP and you can get cashback and they run. And those who are able to buy 1.3 million and pay for the Ultra H2, show them. Those who are able to pay 1 million, show them. Those who are able to pay 500, show them. Stop being a secret. Don't be a secret agent. You're not a secret agent. So that somebody else will not go and register them. One of the most painful things that can happen is you are supposed to register somebody went and registered them. Please show them the business. M, money. A is what? So your first set of people you are writing now, M. I hope you are writing this and you are taking notes. M, prospect. The second set is A. A stands for what? Authority. Authority. These are those who have authority. They will tell you that, look, I'm the youth leader in my church. Oh, I have 50,000 youths that go to the mosque. I'm their leader. Oh, I'm a politician. Oh, I'm a pastor. Oh, people that have authority, they know people. I'm the head of union in my office. I'm the clinical chairman of people that know people. They have authority. They can tell somebody, they can call people, come, pay. People will pay because of them. Those are another set of wonderful prospects. But you know the best set of prospects, MA, those that have money, they now have authority. Your first set, before you start writing down your friend that doesn't have money, first write your MA prospects. Do we understand? And then you go to N. N stands for need. Now, those that are in need. Those that are in need. Those that they don't really have anything. They don't really have money. They're struggling. You still show them more. Show them more. Because me, when I saw the business, I was not M. I was not A. I was N. I was need. I was in need. And they showed me. And today, by God's grace, I'm no longer N. Okay? So I'm not saying you should not show N. Show everybody. But guess what? The first set of people should be the MA so that you can, you can clean out. They can clean. Everybody's cleaning out. Do we understand? If you understand, go to comments and say, I understand. Okay? Fantastic. So you write a list. How many lists? How many people are you writing? 50 to 100. The first page, 50. Then you now do 100. Why? Empty your list on paper. What are they doing on your phones? If you have 100 contacts, 500 contacts, 1,000 contacts, you should not be looking for urgent 2K, urgent 10K, urgent 50K, urgent 100. No. Please do the needful. 50, the first 50, then you do 100 by week 2. Week 1, 50, week 200. Why? Because you want to be the one to show them this beautiful business. I'm so glad that somebody showed me the business. I'm so glad that somebody showed me. I was on somebody's list. So after you make the list, what next? We're going to do what we call business launch. Business launch. When you start a business, you launch it. You start a restaurant, you launch it. You start a clothing firm, a clothing outfit, you launch it. You open a shop, you launch it. This is a business. What are you going to do? You're going to do a business launch. That's what I did. That's what all of us did. Business launch. How does it work? We're going to create a beautiful flyer for you. You discuss with your coordinator. Oh, please, I want to launch my business on Tuesday. Oh, on Friday by 6. Oh, on Wednesday by 3. Or on Saturday by 4. Discuss with your coordinator. Tell them what you want to the time that's convenient for you. If they are around you proximity physically, they can come there and present. Invite your people, they come and present on your behalf. And guess what? Everybody that joins falls in your team. Now, how do you invite? You can also do business launch on Zoom. So you can do it business physically, or you can do it on Zoom. You can do it in our office. I'm speaking to you now from one of our offices here in Abuja. You can do your launch in any of the offices, or you can call them to come to your house, whatever you guys discuss. Agree with your coordinator and they will come. That is it. So how do you invite for the business launch? Okay. Like I said, after you choose a particular day that you want your contacts to be there and all that, the second thing you do is you clear the dates. You clear the dates. What do I mean? If I want to invite Tunde, for example, I'll say, oh, Tunde, let's say I want to invite Tunde for Sunday by 4. I first say, Tunde, are you free on Sunday by 4? First. If Tunde says he's free, I now go ahead and invite him. Oh, guy, how far? I hope you're good. Okay, thank you, you're free. I'm launching my new line of business on Sunday by 2 p.m., Sunday by 4, Friday by 5, whatever the time is. And I'm inviting my close friends that I respect and admire. I would like you to be there. Can I count on you to be there for me? That's what I did. That's what all of us did. We all launched our business at one point or the other. Business launch. And my friends said they're coming for the presentation. This one is so simple, no bottleneck. You do it. Oh my goodness. You can, don't worry, we're going to give you this script. Oh, I'm sorry, I don't have this script. We're going to give you the script. Don't worry. To be sent to you. This is just for example, and this is being recorded. Another system we have is what we call the recommendation SMS. So week 1, you're doing your business launch and all. You can do business launch multiple times. But by week 2, we're moving to what? Recommendation SMS. How does it work? You send a text message to your friend. Hello, John. Hello, Abdul. Hello, Shola. How is everything? There's an international organization that I recommended you to. They will show you how to discover the ultimate version of yourself using their unique system. I just started going through their mentorship. Let me know if they contact you. Don't worry, like I said, all these scripts will be given to you. You don't worry. As those who are members of our business to be sent to you. Okay? Now, once you send them this text, what happens? Your coordinator is going to call them and invite them for a meeting like this. Either a physical meeting, depending on their location, or an online meeting. When you're writing the names and numbers, please also write their locations so we know where they are. And guess what? The same way it made sense to you, it can make sense to some of them, and some of them are going to join your business. Recommendation SMS. These are 2 systems that have worked for. We have other systems. Because of time, I'm going to just talk about these 2 for now. We have the video, we have questionnaire, we have many other systems, but I'm going to talk about just these 2 for now. And as you go on in the business, you'll be learning. But now you're still a newbie in the business. We are teaching you this, but as you grow, you'll learn more. Okay? Someone will say, okay, but I have people in different states. I have somebody in Kaba, I have somebody in Zamfara, I have somebody in Borno, I have somebody in Bayelsa, and we don't have an office there. What do I do? How do I invite them? Zoom. We have Zoom meetings going on. Every day in the Wealth Creators Nation, the Wealth Creators team, we have Zoom meetings going on. So guess what? If somebody cannot come physically, this person can come via the Zoom meeting. Okay? So those are the different ways people can join your business. If you're excited, go to comments and say, I'm excited. Now, somebody may ask, how would the organization know that I am the one that invited him? How, if Chioma comes for presentation, how would they know that I'm the one that invited Chioma? What if I'm not around? Must I be around all the time? No, you don't have to. We have a beautiful system called the what? Reservation code. All of you that are here, the person that invited you gave you a reservation code. It looks something like this, maybe 821RKR, 821DD, 821LL, 821IK, 821 different reservation codes, right? Now that code is attached to the person that invited you. So as you join the business, you've made your payments and all, your coordinator, we're going to create a new reservation code for you. And that unique code is attached to just you. Don't worry, when we're done with the meeting, ask your coordinator, please, what's my new code? So that when you are inviting people, please, all things are passed away. You will not invite without your other code that was given to you. You will now begin to invite with your new code. So with that reservation code, even if you invite somebody on Zoom on a Sunday, Wednesday, Friday, and you're not even around, you're not aware. If the person makes payment, person comes, guess what? We will know the person made payment through that your reservation code, and the person will be registered under you. Please, wherever you are, just clap. Clap for our system. Our system is so powerful. We are grateful to God for it. Okay? Fantastic. Now, I'm going to just quickly show you the 12 months duplication plan. Some people call it the 12 months lazy plan. Okay? It means that, let's say you join the business and you're just doing two. You've connected two to the business. Let's say how you'll be paid via matching bonus, not even direct bonus, matching bonus. You use our system, either use our business launch, recommendation, and all of that, and then two people connected into the business. If you can invite people for your wedding, you can invite them to see our business. If you can invite them to go and eat fish with you, you can invite them. If you can invite them anywhere. Invitation is simple. Invitation is, we have made invitation is the simplest thing to do. Our meeting presentation, sometimes we have 50, sometimes we have 100, sometimes we have 30, sometimes we have 1,000. Why? Because invitation, we have demystified invitations. We have demystified it. Okay? So inviting is easy. And as you're coming in, some of them are going to join you. So let's say two have connected. Some of you, you're not even looking at two. You're looking at how you do 60. But let me just do, that's why we call it the lazy man. This is the lazy man approach. So two people join the business. Matching bonus, you're going to get paid how much? 7,000 naira. Left, like we explained. Left and right. Left, somebody comes on your left, somebody comes on your right. You get 7,000 matching bonus. Okay, so you get 7,000, and then month 2, let's say the people who connected you, who came into your business, they do the same thing, they duplicate, and then they connect them, their own 2 people into the business. Guess what? You are there. You don't even know this new 4 that have joined. Company pays you 14,000. Why? They have seen 2 new people on your left, 2 new people on your right. That's 14,000. Okay, fantastic. What happens next? Month 3, those same 4 people that joined will connect their own 2. It's called duplication. You get paid 28,000. Month 4, the same thing happens. Everybody's connecting 2 people to the business. Guess what? 56,000 naira comes in. Somebody said, this month 5, this money cannot buy me the phone I want to buy. This money cannot buy me my ring light. This money cannot buy me the car. Don't worry. See what's gonna happen. It's called compound effect. If everybody continues to connect, everybody's connecting to, and it goes down perfectly. Nobody's breaking the ranks. Nobody's going solo. Everybody's doing what they need to do. By month 9, you have 500 people in your team. You've made 1.7 million. By month 10, it's what? It doubles. Now you can see it's making a whole lot of sense. 3.5 million naira. Month 11, what? 7.1 million. 2,000 people in the team. And then month 12, guess what? 4,000 people in your own organization. Because you're not just here to do, I'm connecting. No, you're building an organization. You're building an organization of people. The strength in our business is not in just the products or just people join. No, the strength is when you build an organization with those beautiful products, those beautiful systems. That is when you have it building. Guess what? By month 12, that's 14.3 million naira. If you add it up together, that's 8,000 people in your team. Aha. Let's now do the total. 28.6 million naira total. That is how much you have made 1 month, 1 to 12. Now, this is a perfect scenario where every single person is connecting their own to. However, we know in life doesn't give us 100% most times, especially when it evolves, because you may be very serious. Somebody may not do 2. Somebody along the line may go and sleep. Somebody may go and do whatever. So let us look at 50% success rate. If just half of the people do that too, everybody, you've done 14.3 million, half. But let's continue. Let's look at another success rate. Let's look at 20% success rate, meaning just 20% of the people comply in the 12-month, 1-year period. Guess what? 5.7. And then 10% success rate, 2.8. At what? 10% success rate. It means that if you're doing the business, please, whatever happens to you within a year, tell yourself, I don't want to make less than 2.8, please. Please, if a child scores 10%, what will they do to him or her? But guess what? You have to follow through. Are we learning something? Fantastic. Now I want to show you something. You know, our business is we call it a 2 to 4 year plan. 2 to 4 year plan. What do I mean? Because people say 12 months. 12 months, it's not long. No. Some people work for 5 years in a company, and that company cannot pay them up to 2 million naira in a year. Top of even 5 million or even 14. Some people work for 15 years, 20 years, and sadly, nothing to show for it. But here is a 2 to 4 year plan. You must be thinking long term. You must have long term mentality. When I saw the business, why was I able to stay even when nobody joined me in my first 30 days? Because I told myself I'm going to do it for 4 years. Listen to me, please listen to me. I gave myself 4 years. Why? Because I said, if I can go to university for 4 years and my certificate did not make me a millionaire, let me try this business and see if I'll not succeed. And guess what? In less than 4 years, I was already making over $1 million monthly. But guess what? Some people quit in their first 1 year. Some people quit. They did not know it was a 2 to 4 year plan. I gave myself 4 years. You know why? 4 years will still come and go. In fact, if you're a civil servant, in 4 years, you are promoted just once. Can you imagine? If you are lucky, maybe twice. So in 4 years, they increase your salary just 2 times. But here, you can increase your salary monthly. It's not even a salary. It's an income. It's income. It's cash. It's business. So it's not even salary. Salary is limited. Here, you're not limited. You wake up and say, I want to make 500K this month. Guess what? You do your game plan. You can earn it. You can earn it. You have 2 VIP people that join your business that month. You've already made your 500,000 naira. You determine it, but you must give yourself long term. You cannot come and be looking at those who have been here for a long time and say, if you don't get their success, you quit. No, 4 years. I gave myself. Now, some of you may not be crazy like me. Not everybody is like, I gave myself 4 years because I said I went to school for 4 years. So I'm going to give myself 4 years. But the minimum I advise anybody to do here, the minimum is 12 months. Because if you start a business, you rent a shop and you are selling, let's say you are selling electronics, you are selling gadgets, you are selling all these electronics and all that. Guess what? You have already rented the shop. Is that not so? If your first 3 months, people don't buy, you spend, let's say, 10 million in the shop, buying things, buying electronics. In your first 3 months, nobody patronizes you. What will you do? Will you quit? Go to comments and tell me. Your first 3 months, nobody patronizes you. Will you quit? No, thank you. You will not quit. Why? Because you pay 12 months rent. 6 months, somebody patronizes you. What will you do? You go and do marketing. You go and do advertising. You go and do inviting. You go and do more. You will not quit. 9 months, nobody joins you. What will you keep on doing what you need to do. You go and do ads. You run ads. You call marketers. You do also. You carry it on your head. But you will not quit. Why? My rent has not expired. So when you come here, give yourself minimum. Now, some of you, you're not going to do 12 months. Some of you are saying, no, but okay, you did 4 years. You're telling us to do 12 months. Some of you are like me. You are saying, no, you're doing 4 years. Me, I give myself. But if you don't want to, just minimum, you must not do less than 12 months. Because that's how you do the gestation of a business. Has a gestation period. It has a gestation period. Are we following? I hope this is clear. Oh my goodness. The final thing I'm going to discuss with us is how to earn more while doing less. How to take advantage of the business. How to play smart and not just play. How to play smart here, not just playing, working hard. Work smart, not only working hard. Somebody who is working hard alone is not enough. Somebody who works smart and works hard will beat that person hands down, even if that other person is more skillful than him. And I'm going to show you exactly how that can work. Oh, I've already given the expo. Now, is it possible that 3 people join the business the same day? Okay. One person, they all join the same business the same day. They all have the same number of people that have registered under them. They are doing the same thing. But then one person is making more money than the other person. Go to the comments and tell me, is it possible that 3 people join the business the same day? They are doing the same thing. They have the same number of downlines. But guess what? One is making more money than the other person. Is it possible? I want to see your responses in the comment section quickly. Is it possible? Yes or no? Is it possible? Is it possible? Is it possible? I need your response. I need your responses. Is it possible? I need your responses. Is it possible? Yes, it is very, very possible. Now, how is it possible? How is it possible? People are saying yes, 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 it's possible. But how? How can that happen? How can that happen? I'm going to just, I don't know if I have time to do that. I don't know if I have time to do that, but let me do a little illustration. Let me do a little illustration. I'm going to do a little because this thing I'm about to show you in the next few minutes, if somebody had showed me when I started, if somebody had taken my time to explain this to me to when I started, the money I've made in this business, I would have made more than it. I'd have made
In progress.
I'd have made I'd have made at least times two. I'd have made times two. Thank you very much. So it depends on the package you registered with. Yes. If somebody had taught me this thing I'm going to teach you right now, when I started, I would have made much more money than I have right now. But like they say, why I'm not upset is because my leader, when we started, we're all new to the business. My leader had also just started the business, so we're all JJC. So he could not really explain it to me. So that's why I'm not upset, because he himself he did not know. Okay, so my job is to now explain to you so you don't make that same mistake. Let me use three people. Let me use three people that joined the business at the same time. Okay, I'm going to use Abigail. So let me say Abigail is the first person. Okay, let me use Abigail. So Abigail, it is Abigail. Okay, I'm just going to use three people. Let me use what do I use next? Let me use Sheon. Okay, and let me use Charles. So let's assume these three people joined the business the same day. Abigail, when she registered with 69,990. That is one account. She registered with three accounts. She did 1,000. 190,000. Charles registered, but he did 7 accounts. He did 330,000. There are other people that do multiple, that do 15, 31, and no, but I don't have space to draw that. Let me just use these three people because of time. Okay. And then they all connect eight people into the business. All of them. Abigail brings 8 people into the business. They are doing the 90 days game plan together. Their goal is to do 60 or whatever, but then they all do 8 in their first 2 weeks. Let me tell you what happens. How much would they make? We're going to separate the boys from the men. So what happens, Abigail? This is Abigail's accounts. And then the people that register under her, I'm going to use them in blue. So the first person comes here. The second person comes here. Where do we place Abigail's other teammates? Here. This is the third person, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th. These are Abigail's 8 new teammates that have joined using our system. Now, how will Abigail make money? The direct bonus is there, but the focus now is the matching bonus, because the matching bonus is where the financial freedom is. Now, guess what? Abigail, they're going to pay her Abigail. They're going to divide Abigail into 2, her left side and her right-hand side. Once they see a connection on the left and right, they'll pay her how much? 7,000. So the 7,000 she's going to earn, another 7,000, another 7,000, and another 7,000. So go to comments and tell me all together, how much has Abigail made? How much has Abigail? She has made 7,000 in 4 places. That is what? 7,000 times 4 is what? It gives us 28,000. So Abigail has made a total of how much? 28,000 naira. 28,000 naira. 28K. Okay. Now let's go to Sheon. Sheon started with on the same day as Abigail, but he did 3 accounts. So this is 1 account, 2 accounts, 3 accounts. Let me just say S. Okay. So she did 3 accounts, and then she also connected the same. These are account 1, her account 2, account 3. She connected 8 people into the business in her first 2 weeks. What happens next? The first 2 come under her like this. The other 2 come like this, like this. The 4th person comes here. The 5th, the 6th, 4, 5, 6, 7, and this is what? The 8th person. Now, how will they pay Sheon? The company treats each account independently, like it's a different person. So what will happen? They will first go to her account 2, divide it into 2 like this, and they begin to pay her. Left and right, 7,001. Left and right, 7,002. This account has made how much? 14,000. 14K. They go to her account 3, divide it again. Left and right, 7,001. Left and right, 7,002. This her account 3 has made what? Another what? 14K. Will the money stop coming in? No. Because that account at the top, the account 1 will still get paid. So what do? They will divide it again. Remember, I taught you left and right. Follow me closely. This is very simple. And they'll begin to match again. So guess what? Left and right, 7,000. Left and right, another 7,000. Left and right, another 7,000. And then what? Another 7,000. So her account 1 has made how much? 28K. So if we add all the monies, 28K from her account 1 plus 14K from her account 2, that's 14K here, plus another 14K from her account 3. Oh my goodness. All together, Sheon has made how much? Let me know those who know mathematics in the comment section. Altogether, Sheon has made how much? 56,000 naira. Is it fair? She did the same thing. Thank you very much. Let's go to Charles. Charles registered the same day, but he did 7 accounts. This is Charles 1, account 1, his account 2, account 3, his account 4, 5, 6, and what? 7. Everything will be in his own name. Don't worry. Everything will be in your name. Now, Charles does the same thing. He connects the same 8 as his friends. The first one is here. Second one is here. Third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth. Okay, I'm running ahead of myself. Anyway, 8 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Guess what happens? He's going to get paid. But from the little calculation I've done, you can tell it's a bit different. This is his first account. I'm going to write C, C, so we don't mix it up. C, C, C. How does he get paid? This one is even a lot. So let's count it together. Let me use another color of pen. Okay. For his account 1, account 2, account 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. For this account 4, we will divide it and pay him 7,000 naira. Account 5 here, this account 5, they divide it. There's a match, he gets 7,000 naira. Account 6, another match, 7K. Account 7, another match, 7K. He doesn't stop there. They will go to this, his account 2, and begin to do another match. Let's go. Let's count it. 7K 1, 7K 2. That is what? 14,000 for his account. They'll go to account 3 and do it again. 7,000. 7,000. That's 14K for his account 3. They will now go to account 1 and divide it again. Let's count it together. 7K 1, 7K 2, 7K 3, 7K 4. So he has made how much? 28,000 naira for his account 1. Let us calculate it together. Let me know the mathematicians in the house. Ambassador, this is very technical, yes, so that you can count your money. Because if somebody had explained this thing to me, I wouldn't have made the mistake. I'm going to show you the mistake I made. I'm going to show you there's no hiding, very practical. How does it work? 28,000 naira plus 14 plus 14. That's from accounts 2 and 3. Let's now go to the baby accounts. 7,000, 7,000, 7,000, and 7,000. Altogether, Charles has made how much? 84. Let me even use a red pen so that it's equal. Charles has made how much? 84,000 naira. Now, I have a question for you. Out of all these people, who works the hardest? Who works the hardest? Who works the hardest? They all work the same. They all connected the same 8 people. They all did the same work. But why did Charles make more money? 84,000. Now, I didn't even add the direct bonus, so that one is much more. Charles made more money. Why? Because he had more accounts. If I have one shop in the market, somebody has 3 shops, somebody has 7 shops. Guess what? The person with 7 shops will make more money. So Abigail will say, okay, what do I do now? I've already blocked my legs. How do I upgrade? She's going to add up more money, but she may have to now go under these people, meaning that she now starts working for her people. If Abigail goes under them, Abigail will begin to work for her downlines. So what's the best thing to do? Now, this is what Charles made, and Charles did 7 accounts. Imagine when somebody does 15 accounts, 499,000, or somebody does 31 accounts, either the 1 million to the 2.1, any of them. They're different packages. I'm going to show you. That person is going to make more money. So what will Abigail do? Very simple. Abigail can say, oh, you know what? I can do the whole 7 accounts together, or 15 accounts, or 31. But if Abigail cannot, Abigail can say, what do I have? Let me run around and raise. Even if Abigail says, I want to do 7 accounts, I don't have money for 7. But Abigail should raise money for at least 3. So she'll tell us, please register me 3/7. Not 3/3. Because 3/3, you can see the person did not make so much money. 3/7. This is how we'll register Abigail. 1, 2, and what? 3. That's 3/7. So that when her people begin to come, we're going to put them here, left and right. so that her legs are not blocked. She doesn't have to go and register under people. And then when she wants to balance up, what happens? She just begins to, she can now be adding. When she has money, she'll add 170K here. She'll get paid 20K. She has an account. More money comes, she adds 70. And for every 70K you add, you get 20K direct bonus. I don't want to be too technical, please. I hope I'm not too technical. But bottom line is, the more accounts you have, the more money you make. So speak to your coordinator. Okay, this is what I have. Please don't block my legs, because Abigail's legs were blocked before. Don't block my legs. Because we pay for one account and we put 2 people under you, your legs are blocked. You now have to go and register under them. You are now building for them. Do we understand? I hope that is as clear as crystal. So imagine someone that does multiple, that does 31 and all. So how do you grow faster in the business? Very simple. Apart from the activities that everybody's doing together, guess what? You should have what? Multiple accounts. Multiple accounts. What are some of the other benefits? Let's assume that Lagos State is financial freedom. Let's say you're in Abuja, and Lagos State is financial freedom. And you want to go from Lagos State. Okay, you're in Abuja. I mean, you want to go from Abuja to Lagos State. Lagos is where financial freedom is. That's where financial freedom is. And you are in Abuja. Now, which means of transport will you use? Let us say our business is the vehicle you're going to use to get that financial freedom. This business you have joined is a vehicle because it has made a lot of people financially free. So this business is a vehicle that will lead you to financial freedom. Which of the different vehicles or means of transport are you going to use? Let me show you. If you have one account, 69,990 alone, and you are going to Lagos from Abuja, it's like you are walking. So will you get to Lagos? Yes. You're going to get to Lagos. But the question is, when are you going to get to Lagos? It may take a long time, but you still get there. After all, somebody trekked from the north to Abuja. Where did he trek from? Is it Lagos to Abuja? So you get there. But it may take you a longer time to get to that financial freedom. And then somebody says, no, I want to do 3 accounts. 3 accounts is like using a bike, a power bike. Boom, boom, power bike. You're moving. You're using a bike, you're moving. 190,000 naira. 3 accounts. You're going to get to Lagos faster than somebody who's coming from Abuja with their legs. And then we have what? A bus. Okay, you can want to use a bus. These buses go very fast. 7 accounts. I can say it's like into a bus. This one, there's comfort. There's no dust. There's no this. You make money easier. You make money faster. Why? Because you have multiple accounts. 7, 330. And then you say, you know what? I want to cruise in a Mercedes. I want to cruise in a jail. I want to go there faster. 15 accounts. Like you're using a BMW. It's faster. You get there faster than a person with 7 accounts. But for those that say, what's up with all these road things? Now, I don't want to use road. I want to fly. I want to fly. I want to go there fast. I want to get to Lagos in 45 minutes. Now, all these people, you will still, don't get me wrong, you will still get to financial freedom. You will still become wealthy from the business with any of these packages. Just that the difference is the time, the energy. All of them brought 88. Somebody is making 84 matching bonus. Somebody is making 56. Somebody is making 28. How can we do the same thing? You made 28,000. I made 84,000. Where will I come and get to that financial freedom? So upgrading is so speak to your coordinator. This is what I want to do. Now, for those that say, oh, I want to get started, I want to upgrade and all that, it's very simple. Very simple. All you need to do is the same. You just have to balance up. You're not paying from the scratch. You just have to balance up. So if, for example, you had already paid for, let me say, 69,990, so you know what, right now I want to upgrade. Let me have at least 7. 7 is 330. You're not going to pay from scratch. No, you just deduct 330 from the 6990. Or you say, you know what, I want to cruise. I want to go in that car, in that plane. I want to have that ultra hydrogen bottle generator. I want to do that. I want to do that VIP package, 1.3. What do you do? And you pay, let's say, 69.90 or whatever you pay. You just deduct 1.3 from what you had already paid before. Is that clear? Fantastic. Now, as we wrap up, I'm going to just show you something quickly, and then we're going to call it a day. Because I promised you that I was going to show you this. And I promised I was going to show you this. So let me just show you quickly. Okay. So why are multiple accounts so important? I've showed you the theory. Let me now show you practical. When I started the business, like I said, we were JJCs. So I saw 1 account, 3 accounts, 7 accounts. You guys haven't looked, you have 31 accounts. Then there was no 31 accounts. I said, okay, I don't want to do 1 account. Let me do 3. I couldn't afford 7 accounts. And I did not understand the power of 7 accounts. So I paid for 3. That's why you can see the first 3 pictures here. you can see that it's my picture. Let me just show you. You can see my name there. The first 3 pictures, my name is there. But something happened. If you look at account 4, can you see it's no longer my picture? That's another person. It's actually my leader. He bought the account there. You can see account 4, my legs have been blocked. Account 5, the leg has been blocked. That's my dad on account 5. Can you see? It means that they blocked my account 4 and account 5. So I have lost a lot of money because of that mistake. And once the registration was done, I couldn't do it. So when I realized the mistake, he said, okay, at that point, it was already almost too late. But I said, okay, at least I've not done the right-hand side. That's why if you look at the right-hand side, God had mercy on me. You can see account 6, account 7. There, you can see it's my picture. That's my name. Look at account 6 and 7. That's my name. That's my name. So what happened there? Account 1, 2, 3 are in my name. Account 4 and 5 are blocked permanently. Look at the most painful part. Let me show you what is very painful here. If you look at account 4, the left of account 4 is 57,000 accounts. That's 57,000 accounts. That's thousands of human beings. If all of them need one account, I can see 57,000 people on that left-hand side. And that account 4 should be in my name. But because I said, I don't have money to upgrade, where will I get money to upgrade? If somebody had told me when I started, even though I did not have the money, I used to borrow money, I was broke. But if somebody had told me in my future, there's going to get to a point where you're going to have 57,000 people on this Lego, guess what? Even if the package was 1 million, I'd have found a way. Or I'd have started small with at least 500K or 400. I would have started little by little. Because then the highest package was about 252,000. I would have found that 252,000 and I'd have started with it. But because I did not understand, they say when the value of a thing is done, abuse is inevitable. I did not understand the mistake I was making. That is why today, why are these 57,000 people under somebody else? Why? They are supposed to be under me, but they're under somebody else. And then that's not all. Look at account 5. Look at account 5. 31,000. Some of you are crying for me. So when we say upgrade your account, it's not for us, it's for you. Why am I passionate? Because if my leader had explored, he didn't need to, he did not know. He did not know. That's why I'm okay. But imagine if you now know. Guess what? The way the business works, you never know where you're going to go. You never know who's going to be successful. You never know how far the business is going to take you. You really never know. So if you can do it, upgrade. Even if you cannot do it, go and find a way and upgrade. So the last 30 seconds, what do you need to do? What next? Number 1, make a 50 to 100 name list. And then do your business launch. Do your business launch within the next 1 week. Let it not pass 1 week. Let it know. We want you to start making money immediately. Do your business launch. Number 2, upgrade your accounts. Before people come under you and block it, like what happened to me, upgrade your account. Number 3, run the 90 days game plan. Find out the right 90 days game plan is going on and run it. And finally, collect the SMO checklist and begin to go through. Okay, fantastic. We have come to the end of today's meeting. I know you have learned a lot. I know you have grown mentally and all, and I'm excited for you. Okay, fantastic. I'm excited for you. Well done, well done, well done, and well done. Okay, so that's it for now. This meeting was being recorded, so you can go back and listen to the recording over and over and over and over again. Okay, you can go and listen to the recording over and over.